Hello YouTube, this is Matt again from EpicPaintz.tk, and today I'm going to show you how to put your controller back together. So what we're first going to start off with is putting your triggers back on here. This is probably the hardest part, but if you get this down, you'll know that you'll be able to get the rest done. So let's get our right triggers here, and all you gotta do is slide it on here. Just kind of slide it on like that. Then you want to take your spring and just stick it in there, and then you're gonna, there's like this little bump here in front of the trigger that you want your spring to go over. So you're not going to get this by hand. I mean, you can, but it's not easy. So what I like to do is take my screwdriver and just push that up to get it over that little bump there. Once you do that, you're just going to push your controller down, but you're also going to want to pull this little thing here right there. You're going to pull that apart, or not apart, but like pull it away, and then push down at the same time, and it should snap in. And now you're going to want to get this little rod thing here to come up. So this is a little tricky. You're going to want to take your screwdriver and push up, and at the same time push your trigger the opposite way with your thumb. See if I can get it here. There we go. Now your trigger should work. Now we're just going to do the same thing with the other side. Slide it on. Hang on. It's not wanting to slide on here for some reason. There we go. Sorry about that. Now you're just going to take your spring, put this in as well. Kind of put it halfway with your hand, and then take your screwdriver, push it up, and it should fall right on. Then you're going to pull the edge away and push down, and it should snap in. Now we gotta get this rod, so take your screwdriver, push up, and pull the trigger away with your fingers, and it should snap in like that. There we go. Now both your triggers should work, and then you just want to set this aside for now. Now we'll take this front piece here, and we're going to put all of our buttons back on. This is tricky because if you ever at one point flip your controller over or just kind of tilt it, all your buttons will fall, and it can get really annoying. So be careful. Now if you look here, each button has a little indent or whatever hanging out from the side. Now each button can only fit in their slots a certain way, so you gotta keep turning it around here until it falls down into place. So do this for each button. Just keep moving around until it falls down. You'll see when it falls down. Don't worry. Put your black piece for the Xbox One back into. Then we're going to take this thing right here and we're going to place it over top. Like that. We actually should have put the D-pad in first, but we can still do that. Just be very careful not to flip your controller over. So you're going to place your D-pad in the front. Mine just fell. Alright, so you're going to want to put your D-pad in the front there, like that. And then you're going to take your back piece here and you're just going to place it on the back here. Now there's two holes on the D-pad and you want to square them up correctly with this back piece here and just push them together and it should snap on. Not hard at all. Now we're gonna screw your screws back in if you had them. If not, that's okay, because the D-pad will still work. Now just drop your screws in there. If you don't get it like me, just flip your controller over. Be careful not to drop your buttons. Just hold your finger there. There we go, now it's in. Now just screw back in. Remember to hold the back of your D-pad so it's not flying all over the place. There we go. I'll take your other screw. Drop it in there. Screw back in. There we go. Now you put this back over the D-pad. Like that. Now we're going to put this bottom piece on here. This is not hard at all. All you got to do is place it there and it should snap. If it doesn't, just kind of move it around until it does. And then we're going to attach the RB and LB buttons back together. These two pieces here. Now if you notice, there's two holes there in the center. And then there's two little rods sticking out here. Just put those rods in the hole there. And then push them together and it should go right back together. Then place this back on your controller. Snap it back on if you have a newer controller. Now we are going to set this aside. Be careful not to flip your buttons over. Now we're going to bring this back and we're going to put our rumble packs in. All you gotta do is slide it back in and it should go right into place. If you're having trouble getting them in, you might just have to flip it over. Oops. There we go. Now flip this over and now we're going to put our analogs back on. Sorry if my head was in the way there. Okay. Now this should work. Now we're going to put this into the back of the controller here. Place the rumble pack where they go. There will be a little spot for them there. Now put the triggers in their places. Just push down, it should fall right into place. Now we are going to bring our front piece back over. Set this down on your table here. Do not flip this over at all. Your buttons will flip out and it is a pain. So we're just going to flip our back controller here. Put your fingers on each of the rumble pack to hold them still. Flip your controller and try to get the analogs in the hole where they go and just kind of sit there. Now if you don't get this to go together, it's because your rumble packs are not correct, so just kind of stick your fingers in there and move them until they're in the right slots. And then you should be able to push your controller together like this, and all you have to do is put all 7 screws back in and you are done. That's it. You have put your controller back together. So that's it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and we will have some more videos up for you soon. Thanks for watching.